Hey guys, today I want to do a quick review of the fq11w quadcopter. It's made by fq777. What's special about this, it's a Wi-Fi FPV one, so you can even control it through your phone, or you can just use that to view the image and record things down to your phone. And what's extra special is it folds up. So it folds up nicely and fits in the controller, so that's nice. There is a version that has altitude to hold, this one does not. HD cam, it's a 0.3 megapixel camera, so it's not really HD, although coming back and looking on your smartphone it does look nice. Recorded video, I don't know though. It has headless mode, 6-axis gyro, red and blue lights I believe. It will do flips and 1 key return. It comes in these colors, and so I have the black version because I thought that looked the best, so that's what I got. Opening this up, there's just a single thing of plastic and then the instruction manual. I will say this is a nice instruction manual. Everything's in English, not too much broken English, so that is nice. This says for photo and video down here on these buttons, that is only for the F11C version, which has an SD card, and I couldn't find that online anywhere, so don't know about that, but the rest of it pretty much works very well. And so just here's a quick look at that. Pretty good instructions, I think, for beginners and stuff. This is really nice. It's not a cruddy one. Looking here, they give a full set of propellers, an extra set. There is no prop guard in this, so if you're flying this indoors, you're probably going to end up needing these. Here's a nice little USB charger. Screwdriver, which mine doesn't need. I know RC Sailors, I watched your video, and I'll link them down below, their channel. Theirs had screws in the controller, so they needed this, but mine doesn't, and they give you a little prop guard thing, so you can try to stick this in the motors and pull off the props, but I don't think it's needed, but it's nice that that's included. Here's the little holder for your phone. I'll show you how this slides in, and it's nice and adjustable. Just unscrew this and it kind of ratchets to different positions, and the same with the sliding. Be sure to loosen this up so you don't strip it, and then and it folds out easy. That's as high as it goes. So here's an iPhone 6 with the case. It'll fit that. It won't grip it, if you can see. It will hold it though, but I wouldn't hold it in there. If you're just sitting on the couch or something, sure, but if you're over cement or something, I would take it out of the case so you can have that lip hold onto it. This is really soft foam and it's easy to slide out, so it's not really grippy like a rubber or something. But there is that, and I can just go back in there, and it's really close to falling out when you loosen that up. And then here's the controller. Now it's a little bit odd shaped. There's little ridges here, and it's kind of not too comfortable. It's not super uncomfortable to hold, but it is a little bit different. It's a lot bigger than your other minis that you'd hold for a controller. My throttle stick was pretty loose when I got it, so I unscrewed the controller and then actually used some super glue to hold that down to the stick that it's on, because there's no spring you can actually tighten or anything. But just FYI, looking at the back of it, here's your 2 battery bays, 2 AAA batteries in each one. Like I said, mine didn't come with a screw, but it's not needed. You can just push that in there and it snaps in very nicely, so you don't need the screw. For the attachment, again, don't need a screw. They have a hole for it, but it's not needed. Slide it into this channel. It goes in, clicks in there very nice. You hear that click, and then to remove it, just press this button and you can pull it back out. So that is very nice. I like things that you don't have to screw. Opening this up, just be careful not to break this. It is cheap, so don't break it. I will note they have a little charger here, so you can charge the quad if you're driving or something, going to go fly. Pull that out and charge it into the quad. It took about just under 33 minutes to charge from when the lights go down to when it full charge. So not too bad. I think you get decent flight time, so just take note of that. You have options for charging. Set this down for a minute. First thing, it has a little rubber feet. They kind of go into the body, so at some point these will probably fall or break off, but it is nice, and it does give for a nice landing on the quad. For fullness, it will kind of ratchets it out, and you can go full all the way to extent. Just don't break it. I know in the RC Sailors, he was able to bend all these 190 degrees and it still flew, so that's pretty cool. But here's your camera on it. 0.3 megapixel, like I said. Nothing on this side. Here's where the SD card would be on that other model. I don't know if they really make that model or not. And then here's your charging port, and it has a little on-off switch, which is nice. And down the bottom, this is, unfortunately, you can't pull it out and then swap it in and put in another battery, so it'll fly and charge, unfortunately. If you want to go through the hassle of maybe unscrewing the body and then try and do that, you probably could. But it's a one-cell, 220 milliamp, 20C battery. So just FYI on that. And like I said, you can control it through the phone if you want. So if you want to do that, just power up the phone first, connect to the app. So power this on, power up your phone, connect it to the wireless, open the app and hit play, and then it'll connect there. And then your transmitter is useless. I found that out the hard way. I couldn't figure out why my transmitter wouldn't connect. If you want to use the transmitter, power this on, power the quad on, power the transmitter on, do your up down, and I'll show you. So up, down. Now you're connected. We will also go through here and connect to the wireless. I don't know if you can see it on here, but hopefully you can. It is the Wi-Fi UFO and then a bunch of numbers. Once it goes to check mark, you can go over and we will open this up. And here it is. So if you hit the question mark, it basically tells you there's a bunch of icons you can see on the screen when you are flying, and these will tell you where it is. Left and right throttle, I mean, really nice instructions. If you have left hand throttle or right hand throttle, what the joysticks do for you, and then the VR mode if you want to put this in like a VR, like Samsung or some box for VR. So pretty nice settings. You don't have a lot, but preview in 720p is what I check for seeing it on the phone, which does look nice. And you hit play, and it tries to connect over to the quadcopter. Give it a second. So it is there. You gotta be mindful of where the camera is, and see if I can get this propped up, and we can test a little bit of latency. So not really much that I can see, which is really nice. And it looks, I don't know if you can see this, hopefully it looks really nice. At least on, I don't know how the camera thing is, we'll see, but it looks nice. You can take your pictures, so I'll take a picture real quick. And you don't get feedback, so I don't know if it's taking picture. Here's your video, and you get a look counter. And so I assume it's taking video, no indications on the quadcopter at all if the video is being taken. And we'll, turn that off. There's a delay and turn it off. Here's your rates, 30, 60, and 100. Can also be done on the controller up here, the bottom. So 2 beeps for 60, 3 for 100, 1 back to 30. This will be your left and right trim on the controller, and this will be your forward and back. Down here is Headless Mode, 1 key return. This does your rates. This does a crazy yaw spin, which is awesome. And then these aren't functional. They don't fit. Oh, I guess it does do something. I didn't think it did. It did an auto takeoff and possibly auto landing, so that is neat. I'm going to go ahead and turn the phone off. But real quick, that's a real quick review, and then we'll go out and go fly it. Alright, we'll see if we can get this on here. Up, down. Now it's on there. Go 6 down. To do the gyro. I'm going to connect to the Wi-Fi real quick, so I can get this in here. UFO, and then 30, blah, blah, blah. Go into the app. Hit play. Okay. We will go ahead and take a quick picture of the cat. And we'll hit record. So I know in the first video, these did something. They're not doing anything now. So I don't know. And then this is just headless mode. This didn't seem to do anything. Then your forward and back trim, left and right trim. And then nothing. photo and video, not on this. Erase 100, and then this is a crazy stint, so we'll do that here in a second too. First we'll get it up here. Cat stays away. Okay, it is drifting to the left some. We'll try headless mode. Let me land it quick. Okay. So there's headless mode. Works just fine. %. Said this is not an indoor quad. Here's the yaw, and then we change that to 100. The yaw doesn't really change. But definitely the pitch does forward. I think this would be good outside for sure. We'll go back down to 30. And I want to show you this crazy, let me get it out here, the crazy yaw. That is just awesome. Crazy yaw button's awesome. If I can get, there we go. Let me get it stuck. Put it back down. Redo the gyro. Try to go nice and slow. So I'm not even pushing forward right now. I'm just letting it do his thing. I'll push back a little bit to help it slow down, but yeah, it just wants to go. I don't think the video is all that good that it records, but on the screen it looks pretty nice on the screen. Hopefully you guys can see that. It wasn't so cold out. At nighttime I'd take it outside. I don't think the camera can hear it, but it is emitting a really high pitch noise from one of the motors or something, and it's really annoying. Red is front, blue's in the back. And I am glad that they give you extra props. I haven't needed them yet. I've crashed this a bunch. Just the throttle's really touchy. But it's nice that you have those props for when you do break them. But so far durability is really great on this quad. You can fold up the arms, so it's really nice to do fun configurations for flying, and it still has no issue flying. But it can be a nice indoor. I wouldn't do it indoors though. It's not my, I wouldn't buy it for indoor flying. And it's too quick and stuff. I can't look at the screen and fly outside possibly. But it does fly for a while. So for Wi-Fi FPV, and it's recording this whole time. My phone's probably going to run out of space. I'm going to bring it back, and I'll go ahead and kill the video. Yeah, good try, cat. So that's, sorry, I was looking down at video. That was 5 minutes of video right there. 5 minutes, 11 seconds. So over 5 minute flight time with video transmitting and recording. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like I said, put this in high and I don't think you'll have a problem outside. Cat's really going crazy tonight. And I'm not turning around much, but I'm just giving it throttle and crazy cat. So I did kill recording, but I do still have the video feed going to my phone. And it is still flying. Low battery, low voltage hasn't kicked in yet. I don't remember it flying this long before, but I'm pretty impressed. Okay, there we go. It's flashing. See, light's pretty good. We'll go and land it, and then we'll finish up the review. Okay, everybody, to do a quick sum up of the FQ11, I think it's a good quadcopter. I don't think it's an indoor quadcopter. I would fly this outside, light breeze, 5, maybe even 10 miles an hour. I do want to try it sometime, maybe even tonight, we'll see, but probably won't record that. But I think it's very unique for the price. Has a lot of power for the size, and it's a lot of fun. Hopefully the video that it records is really nice through the camera, which in the FPV, that's really good. So I do like that. I like that it has foldable arms. It just makes it a little more fun. I like the little logo right here with the thumbs up on the FQ777. That's just funny. Nice little landing pads with the rubber feet. But the configuration, so I've folded up multiple ways. As long as it's not hitting the body or hitting other props, it flies fine, which is crazy awesome. So I could fly it like this. It will arm, it will take off, it will fly. It'll do its flips still. So that's nice. And I didn't even demonstrate the flips. It does nice, pretty decent flips. So for the money, if you want to fly it inside, I would say you need to be a pretty good flyer, have a lot of open area to really enjoy it. Otherwise, I would take it outside and fly it. Really nice that way. I can't really think of anything else to say for it. I think it's a fun flyer, and hopefully it took good video, or at least good enough for the price range inside. And let me know if you guys like these type of videos. Please subscribe if you want me to keep doing these, and let me know what I can be doing better. Appreciate any feedback. Thanks.